They made a compilation video of you sounding real suspect. Did you see that?
No, I didn't see it. Check this out. When they started playing pause game, I definitely would say ooh, did he just say that? You know what I'm saying? I don't play games, you know what I'm saying? I'm a grown man. You know what I'm saying?
Would you like a reminder?
Yeah, sure.
Play some.
I like when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, where you put my bag?
Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit.
No. That was you. What? You said, I like when you do it like that, Daddy. You scrambling and scraping for shit.
Hey, man. Nah. I mean, I know I say like reckless stuff out my mouth, adding up to with somebody who's homophobic, but I'm not homophobic, and I really don't, care. You know what I'm saying?
He says that he's basically calling people daddy because he's not homophobic. Calling another dude daddy when we know that's usually a sexual reference if you're not related to that person and if they're not actually... That was his explanation for why he calls dudes daddy. And it's not a good explanation, bro. You say reckless stuff and things like that. Bro, you specifically chose out of all the words in the English language to call another man daddy. No Diddy. It's like basically he's saying, so if you don't call a man daddy, that you're homophobic. You see the logic? No, bro. There's a lot of pictures all over the internet of Diddy hugging different men in a very affectionate way. Some so affectionate and zesty that I don't even want to put my face on the green screen, the same green screen that of the picture I'm talking about. Now, don't get me wrong. He loved hugging women too, but it's like he loved hugging men with the same level of love and intensity.
How you be feeling when you be seeing these rappers and athletes, dating women that you already dated?
It don't bother me. It's not even a bragging rights thing. Some cats would be like, oh, I was the first person, or I had a, like it's so many fish in the sea. Like, I mean, people going to like who they like, as long as it ain't a partner. Like, to me, that's when the shit get weird. Like, if it's like a one of my bros, or like if it's some shit like that. But if I don't know you and we don't have that type of relationship, fair game is fair game. I mean, if you're not my woman no more and the next nigga been plotting on it and he want it, by all means, go ahead, because I'm on to the next. Believe me. I always find them. Bow was always sniffing some shit out. So I'm never tripping on no woman or any of my exes once they move on, or, if anything, I'm happy for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, all honesty, you never want to trip when a woman is not yours no more, because you never know, you and that dude that you probably wanted to trip on or whatever, if it's weird, y'all probably got a lot in common. And y'all might need each other one day. I'm cool with one of my ex's dudes because
I understand where he's coming from. I think it's weird personally. Like, if a woman that you used to date is dating another guy, talking to another guy, I don't care about what the woman do. Like, I'm over her. But if it's a man that talking to the woman that you used to talk to me, that's disrespectful, bro. And it's weird. Out of all the females in the world, you talk to the one I used to talk to, especially if you a celebrity and you got females at your shows screaming and, want to follow you, which is crazy. That's kind of low-key idolatry, screaming your name. But I'm just saying, like, why you talk to the female I used to talk to out of all people?
I don't go out a lot. Like, I don't go to parties a lot or whatever. That's just 'cause I don't go out a lot. Like, I don't go to parties a lot or whatever. That's just, I don't go out a lot. Like, I don't go to parties a lot or whatever. I don't go out a lot. Like, I don't go to parties a lot or whatever. That's just 'cause, like, I don't really want to.
I was talking to a female recently, and she said that, she's tired of thotting. She really told me this. She's tired of thotting because she's tired of every single time she meet a new dude, they say the same thing. They ask the same questions. What's your favorite color? You know what I'm saying? The same little talking points to get to know the person. She's tired of that. You're not more so tired of the fact that niggas is digging in them guts? Different dudes all the time? You just tired of the questions?
The worst thing that women can do nowadays is to think that having a career and children are something you could do simultaneously. The people that say that are often people that do not have children. And then the people that do have children are often the people that have to hire nannies to take care of their own children.
So the solution is basically going back to traditional masculinity and femininity.
Absolutely. There's an undermining of the female role and the importance of motherhood and the complete and total exploitation of it, undermining what it is. That right there is how you make a society weak.
Dude, I don't know what women this guy's been around, but there are a lot of things worse than that. Motherhood is very important, but I would say fatherhood is what's been lacking. If you're going to complain about something, complain about all the fathers that are freaking abandoning their children and not taking responsibility. Men should be there to provide and protect for their children. Mothers are 9 times out of 10, they're the ones who stay and do the job and are forced to build careers because there's no one there to provide for them. But at the end of the day, there's nothing wrong with building a career and simultaneously raising children, and it is possible, sir.
Who's gonna tell him that the majority of times that a man is not able to take care of his kids is because it's the woman's decision? You do got some deadbeat dads. We ain't gonna talk about that because we already know that exists. But let's address the elephant in the room. Most of the women want full custody of their children. In fact, if a man takes his child without the mother's consent, they call it kidnapping. What? If he wants to take care of his child and he moves to another, if a woman does the same exact thing, she just randomly, they all in the house, and then she realizes she don't want to be with that man no more, and she's in one state, let's just say New Jersey, and she goes from New Jersey and she sneaks out in the middle of the night while the man is asleep and moves to California and doesn't tell the man, they don't call that kidnapping. They just, oh, well, sorry, sir. And then she could put him on child support and he got to pay it. I've seen that situation happen. But if a man does the same exact thing, they call that kidnapping. So in a lot of situations, the woman automatically have the rights to the children. And yes, fathers do need to be better, but women ain't making it easier.
And this is a girl right here who's a dope artist, already too busy to answer the phone when I'm hitting her, asking her, yo, what you want to do? Because we can go here, we can go do that. Yeah. You even told me you was ready. But then it wait all the way until 12 a.m. to let me know, oh, yeah, I had a busy day. Da, da, da. Now, we already know if you got time, if you was really with it. And then, if we going to take it there, you even jumped on live. I jumped on your live and said, yo, what's up?
No way he joined the live. No way he joined the live. No, you don't join the live and ask. Oh my gosh, bro. Why you going through so many loops to get her attention, bro? She seen your text message, bro. She just didn't choose to reply, bro.
I shared your picture on my story. I shared your live on my story to support. My followers went and followed you. I still ain't get nothing. I gave you a whole week. See, I'm a patient man. I waited from...
Bro, what is you doing, bro? That's a perfect example of giving your heart to the wrong person way too early. I can see if you've been dating her for a while and then she had your heart and you just love her. Bro, you just met her, bro. And you already mad attached. That's why she's not attracted to you, bro. She literally not attracted. She was attracted to you because how you look. Then she realized, dang, this man is... This how they perceive it, weak. He's emotionally weak. He's, what they call it, dudes like that? Clingy and things like that. That is not attractive to a woman. Bro, you should have just took your L or whatever. Not even your L, just left, bro. There's plenty of women out here, bro. You looking crazy being on camera saying all that.
I could have 100 million in my account right now and I'm still gonna be a miserable bitch.
So this is why I'm such a big advocate for therapy, especially in the Black community. We don't learn how to do relationships.
Right.
We don't trust each other. We barely like each other. We hate fuck a lot.
Yeah.
So, and to be some of the most romantic, dreamy people, when it comes down to relationships, we don't really speak very highly of them.
No.
So how do we fix that if you got to protect you and men feel like they can't trust women like you? That's a fair question. It's like, and here's the thing. Who gives up first? Who says, all right, I'm tired of fighting. I'm tired of warring. Do the women stop or do the men stop?
Well, how would I get a man to trust me? I feel like the only way maybe a man would trust someone like me is if I had my own and I could...
You asking a question?
If you have an answer, I'd love to hear it. I feel like, how else am I supposed to?
Because most of the time you talk, you say, I feel. When women run your feelings through your logic. That's fine. Your logic through your feelings. That's fine. I feel. I get it. How do you get to it? Well, one way is ditch the rebel.
Did you want me to ditch a part of who I am?
Well, it's okay.
That's a big cost for me.
Then just like a man choosing to have a family, he has to ditch the bachelor.
So,
You can't get it any other way. See, this is the thing. Modern people, modern women, you want everything. Everything is a cost and a trade-off. And at the end of the day, when you're 60 years old, it's holiday season.
Right.
What do you want?
Life's about trade-offs. You can't be making money at a job and be at the party with your friends at the same time. You're either gonna go to the party and not make money, or ditch the party and go work your hours and get your money. The point I'm making is life's about trade-offs, and women understand that they understand that concept with every other thing but relationships. They understand that there's no way you can have one without the other, or at the same time with anything else, but they don't understand it with relationships.
What is the difference between a woman that wants to be a wife versus a woman that just wants a husband?
Oh, you know what? I think most of us are bred to just want a husband. Whereas to be groomed and trained to be a wife means to understand how to respect masculine energy, how to truly be inside of your feminine, which means trusting the leadership of your partner, because feminine chooses certainty. Feminine doesn't choose flow, because feminine is flow, right? Feminine energy. When we choose to understand that it is our biggest opportunity to seek out the needs of a man without him expressing them, I think a beautiful opportunity for us to empower that man and ride through the storms. I feel like we live in a weak generation where things get hard and people immediately are like, oh, I quit, this is too hard. And that's like, it's never going to hinder you the result you want. If you keep quitting, it's to be groomed as a wife means it's compassion, it's longevity. That's where marriage starts. When you get married, you say, I do, it starts. Whereas other people, it's like when you get married, I made it. No, you didn't make it. You hate that man. You hate that woman. Y'all can't stand each other. You don't care enough to not disrespect each other or call each other out of your own name. You don't care enough to not want to sleep on opposite sides of the bed when there's a problem. You don't care enough to have the hard conversation so that you can move together more powerfully. That's just to have a husband. But when you want to be a wife, things are different, in my opinion.
That's very true.
Bro, that's very well said, bro. Too many women want husbands but don't want to be a wife. Wow. Like they want the benefits that they get from a husband, the security that they get from a husband, but they themselves do not want to be a wife and perform the wifely duties. But it's an exchange, obviously. It's an exchange. You know, the husband's supposed to do the husband duties and the wife's supposed to do the wife duties.